Hey everybody, welcome to another midweek message. Hope everybody's having a great week. I am back in the barn, which means that I am feeling better. I'm up out of the recliner, able to move around a little bit off of crutches. So that has been a good thing to get out of the house a little bit. Today I'm going to talk about, you've heard the question or the phrase, what is your why? And I'm going to talk about our why tonight, or my family's why, and exactly why we're doing what we're doing. I've told on here before that I'll meet people somewhere out in public or get messages from somebody saying that they appreciate some of the content on here, or it really correlated with something in their life or things like that. And then sometimes I get people every once in a while that'll say, why are you doing what you're doing? And that's kind of probably a complicated answer, but at the same time, there's several reasons why that I'm doing what I'm doing, or our family's doing what we're doing. One, I feel like that we have a responsibility to share Christ with others, and that's that looks different to everybody. There's a time in life when God puts a thought in your head sometimes, and we can do a couple things. We can either ignore that thought because it seems crazy or out of our comfort zone, or we can follow that thought and see where it leads and see what happens. And if we stick to what's always comfortable, then we never know what's on the other side. And if I would have stuck with what was comfortable, I never would have started the blog a few years ago, which eventually evolved into the midweek messages, which eventually evolved into the YouTube, and I've chronicled all that on here before. But had I stayed in my comfort zone, never would have done any of that. So people ask, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And we're just trying to listen to God, and it isn't to show that we're better than anybody else, or we're better Christians than anybody else, or we're better people than anybody, because we have our own struggles just like everybody else. And I'm pretty transparent about that on here. But we're just trying to be obedient to God and go where He leads. And so that's kind of that's the first thing. Is we're just trying to go where God leads us. And one of the other reasons is when I started doing the midweek messages, I've talked about on here before that there was people that wanted to follow it but didn't have Facebook, and so we started the YouTube. Well, then my kids, they love YouTube, and I'll be honest with you, a few years ago when they started watching YouTube more, I just wasn't into that. I was like, man, I don't know about this. There's so much stuff on YouTube and that I don't want them getting into. But now as a family, we watch YouTube way more than regular TV. And the reason is you can control what you watch on YouTube. And yeah, there's bad stuff out there on YouTube. I'm not saying that there's not. But nowadays, even on regular TV channels, there is vulgarity, there is bad language, there's all kinds of things, even on basic TV channels, that is not fit for kids. And we literally have people that we follow as a family. We follow these different channels and these people, and we watch their YouTube channels. And that it's really you get into something that you like, and that they have the same interest as you or whatever, and it's really cool to follow. So that's kind of what we've done with YouTube. And so once I got this YouTube channel for the midweek messages, our kids were like, hey, Dad, we need to put some of our stuff on there, some of our family stuff that happens out here, on our farm or whatever. And I was kind of like, I don't know about that either, kind of like when they first started watching YouTube. And we did a little bit of it, and the kids have had a blast with it, and it's been fun. We've got to do some cool things with it. And so it's kind of that pay it forward type deal. We've been blessed by getting to watch some other people on YouTube, and just have some good family entertainment and something to watch as a family that we know is not going to be vulgar. We know there's not going to be things that are inappropriate for kids, and we've got to do that. And so if we can be that for other people, then mission accomplished. That's what we want to do. And like I said, it's I don't know where it's going. I don't know what's going to come of it, but the more people that subscribe to it, the more people that watch it, the more successful it's going to be, and the more that we'll get to do with it. But just trying to follow God's lead and go where He leads us. And like I said, sharing Christ with people looks different for everybody. And this is one way that our family feels like, we'd love to have everybody over to our house all the time and eat or whatever, but and hang out and fellowship, but we can't obviously do that. But this is a way that we feel like that we can reach people, in a different way. And so, it's a deal where our family, this is a way that we can reach out to people, and we have fun doing it too at the same time. And so, hopefully we can do that, by what we're doing with our YouTube channel and the midweek messages and all that. So, just trying to, hopefully provide some good quality family Christian-based entertainment. So, I know this is a little bit longer than normal, but just wanted to get out there our why and why we're doing what we're doing. It's just trying to go where God leads us and see what happens. So, please go to our YouTube channel, Double C Down Home, and like it, subscribe, like the videos, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell there by the subscribe button, and that way you get notifications when new videos come out. There'll be video content that makes it to that doesn't make it to Facebook just because of how long it is and uploading it. So please go to our channel, subscribe to it, and hopefully enjoy some good entertainment. And like I said, find your why. That's our why. That's our family, why we do what we do. And so hopefully everybody else can find their why and reach out to people as well. So as always, love God, love people, go make a difference.